Anyway, hey, I'm Hani, welcome to my channel. I make random videos and today I want to react to something that I came across and I just thought, wow, I feel like I need to share this. Today I'm going to share that and we're going to react to XR, which is a Crunchyroll original anime, which means it's funded with the money you pay Crunchyroll if you watch anime on Crunchyroll. And I just thought it was beautiful and I also have some opinions about it. Before we get further into why it is so important to react to this, I think we should maybe like watch the trailer together. Usually the trailer gives you like a good picture, a good look into what something is actually about. So let's just watch the trailer quickly. Pause. I think we've seen enough. Wow. There are 1,000 things you could say at this point. What I want to say first is what a banger opening. I'm reminded of like Blink and all the Sum 41 songs I used to listen to, still listen to sometimes. It's just, they capture that kind of music perfectly. This is an actual thing, an actual anime, apparently. Let's look at the comments quickly. Yeah, please. Yeah, I'm also like, I don't know anything about the source material here, but I have been reading in a lot of comments as well when I researched this. The source material apparently isn't too bad. I would feel so bad personally if I created something, I put my time, my creativity, my effort, my work into it, and then you get notified that you're going to get an anime adaptation of your material and you're just like, wow, this is the best day of my life. And then you see the trailer and it's this. Oh my god, I'm just noticing the like to dislike ratio. Yeah, I mean, at this point it's just a huge joke, isn't it? From Wikipedia, the main staff of the series has no previous experience with working on anime. I wouldn't have noticed, like, where are you getting that idea from? Looks to me like somebody who has been working in the field for a long time. Originally set for a 2020 release. Wait, this was meant to come out like a whole half a year prior. Why did it get delayed? What did they fix something? Was it even worse when they wanted to air it the first time? Without further ado, we're gonna look a bit into the first episode because I have some comments to make as somebody who is working in Blender right now on their first animation, and this to me feels just utterly relatable because I see where they are coming from, you know? And it's just not, why did this get greenlit? I mean, you can't tell too much from these first few scenes, I feel like. Still looks pretty normal. Okay. Okay. Still, I wouldn't complain at this point, I feel like. You know, this is still... And then... Okay. Pause. I'm sorry. Pause. What is this? Okay, we need to... We've got the background, which is okay. I would accept it, like, no further questions asked. Then we've got our 3D animated protagonist here in the middle, who I don't even know why, what, okay, not even about the story or anything. Why this choice to make him 3D anyway? Then we've got these blocks all around him, which, like, some of them look like the texture that they put onto these blocks in the 3D animation is just like a photo texture that they didn't use any further, and then others are like 2D texture, and it's like choose one, don't go with all of them. And then we've got these flashes that are coming down that I can tell you exactly what Premiere effect this is. To top it all off, they put this awful like twilight filter onto it or something. Why the filter? If you choose a filter, don't make it this color, please, okay? If you want to get taken seriously, make it at least a little bit more cinematic and don't just purple twilight it all or something. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, these I'm gonna track back. These flashes are even worse animated than Adobe Premiere flashes. They're taking several flashes on several layers and then flashing them up and down. Oh my god, this is so bad. Why are they doing it like this? Why don't they just make one bit? I don't, like, I'm not even a professional, okay? I don't have the rights to complain about this because I feel like there are people out there who could tell you 1,000 things more about the technicalities that go into something like this. But it should tell you something that, like, a third semester visual communication student can break this scene down and tell you what is wrong with it, you know? Anyway, after that beautiful opening scene, we get this beautiful scene of our main character cooking some food at home, and the brother of the main character comes into the scene as well. You know, like, I'm not even mad at that fried rice. That fried rice looks kind of okay, you know, for anime food. There is definitely better food, like there's a whole thing about animated food looks better than real food. Now, this is where my questions start. These two obviously don't inhabit the same dimension. Why didn't they just make everything 2D? The brother looks 1,010 times better, more lively, more like a character than our main protagonist dude over here. Like, this looks like a 3-star generic anime or something, and this over here looks like a train crash. I think if the whole scene was just 2D, I wouldn't have any problems with it. This is the scene in the sentence that gets repeated a lot during the episode, and that is like the main drive of the main character or something. But the way he's reacting right here doesn't make me think it's gonna be his main drive.
Akira. とにかく一歩を踏み出すことだ。変わりたいと思ったならな。
This is exactly like my Blender introduction class. And here again we have why. He's just green screened onto this 2D scene. Why not make everything 2D? Why? Now, next comes a big old fight scene. And I want to preface again that this fight scene in itself isn't like okay, it is the worst thing ever, but like not too much, you know, like the way the camera is situated isn't too bad. I know where they were going with this. Like, I'm making stuff in Blender and I know it's not the best stuff, so I try to make it up with camera movement and how I can showcase the bad thing that I modeled with making the camera move as much as possible, you know? And I think this is what they're doing here, but it just doesn't work if you want to take it seriously, because this thing is taking itself too seriously, and it's just not serious at all, and you can't take it seriously if you've got animation like that. Quick moment of peace for those gunfires, and whoever put that effect, it's literally just a small layer effect on top of it. That fire in the end, I think I used that exact fire effect. I'm gonna show you, but that was a joke, you know? I used it as a joke. I don't think this is a joke. I'm not hating, but you could hire me and I could produce you that shit as well. And if you pay me for it, I'm gonna be happy, you know? If people get paid for this, then I don't think I need to finish my university studies for the next 2 years. I think I can just break it off right now and produce stuff like that. I can definitely be your effect girl if you need somebody to do your green screen effects and just search for the fires and the gunfires and stuff like that. Like, I could do that. You can pay me for that. I'm even gonna do it if you pay me just less than the people you paid doing this, you know? I'm gonna be okay. Please hire me.
例のものを奪って奴らの船の中に逃げ込んだそうだ。
たく、また仕事増やしやがって。なんなら手伝ってやろうか。
There's two people walking down the hallway. I don't know. I think the hallway is literally not even 3D. I think this is just a picture as well again. And they green screen the 3D characters onto that. And then when you see these other two characters, I am not even sure if that small guy over there is 3D. And he looks like he doesn't belong in that show at all, because he's not even a bad 2D anime character. He just looks like a cartoon character. Like, who is that? How are we supposed to care for him? Anyway, we've also got super bad guy, or I guess main bad guy, or is he bad guy? We don't know. He just looks like he straight up came out of Matrix or something. And then the effect that makes stuff go through him or through his hand or something. Again, just such bad choice and effects. I don't even know why, how, who. This is a bad comparison. But I watched the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie lately on Netflix and I was just blown away by the 3D in it. I was so hyped. I thought it was so well done. I was sitting there just in awe at the possibilities that 3D is giving you. I couldn't fathom how people actually made that on a computer when my computer can't even process the smallest things without breaking down in Blender. And then you see this. And I know that's not a fair comparison, but it's just sad, isn't it? I'm just saying there are possibilities with 3D that make it amazing, that make it great, and you don't have to go over the top. This isn't even trying, I feel like. They produced a whole show like this. The whole show is like this. This has to be a big troll, because otherwise I can't explain why. How did they rig these characters? They feel so unnatural. I don't know what kind of rig they placed inside that 3D program. And also the background here is just, why there's so little care put into how bad this room looks. Anyway, I don't want to go further into it because I'm traumatized. Actually, I just want to erase that from my brain and come back to it when I'm not sober or something. Yeah, that's probably the best idea here. At the end of the day, I really don't want any harm or anything to the producers or the creators or the animators of this, because obviously people worked on this. I just wanted to say worked hard on this. Maybe they even worked hard on this and maybe they just don't have the skill set yet and this was just one big university project or something. I don't know the background of what happened behind the scenes. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be back next time on my channel to see what I'm doing. And as always, have a nice day, have a nice night, wherever you are, and bye, be back on my channel.